Lantern Harpooning came out with sailing and is the only way to get raw squid, which have a rare chance of dropping the Squid Beak, a collection-like item that is needed to make the Rosewood Blowpipe, which is a master stash unit item. If you're an Ironman, you're going to have to get this yourself, so this video is going to cover that. There are two types of squid. There is the sword-tip squid, which you can fish from level 52 fishing, and there is the jumbo squid, which you can fish from level 69 fishing. Jagex released drop rates on these recently. The Squid Beak is 1 in 1024 from the lower level squid and 1 in 512 from the higher level squid. I highly recommend getting at least 69 fishing before starting this method, as the jumbo squid have a much better drop rate and also give fine fish offcuts when cut instead of regular fish offcuts, which are more useful for deep sea trawling. For the method itself, you'll need a harpoon. Dragon harpoon works great here. You do not want an infernal harpoon because you don't want to cook these squid. And you'll need any lit lantern. The abyssal lantern works, as well as the lit bug lantern you can get from any Slayer Master. There's two good spots for this. The first is just south of Laguna Aurorae, which has a new spirit tree location on it. You can take the spirit tree, run south, and start fishing. If you're here, since there's no convenient bank, you can either bring a knife and cut your squid while you fish, or you can teleport to a bank and come back with the spirit tree when you're done. Cutting these squid with a knife is fairly slow. You can see here that I'm trying to cut it on every tick, but I can't do it. I have to wait for it to cut automatically, so this is a fairly slow process, but it is pretty AFK. Your other best option if you want to bank frequently is to go to the Onyx Crest. You can get here by teleporting to Deepfin Point and then chartering to the Summer Shore, and then taking your boat southwest to the Onyx Crest. There is a bank here that you can build. It will require a magic stone, which is fairly expensive, but it means you can bank your squid much more easily on this island. I consider this the best option if you're trying to bank a bunch of squid with your fish barrel, but if you don't want to shell out for the magic stone, you can feel free to do so on the Laguna instead. If you're manually cutting your squid with a knife, you'll have to wait and cut one at a time pretty slowly, but if you take your fish to any chum station, you'll actually cut multiple fish per tick, starting with 2 fish per tick for the lowest tier chum station, 3 fish per tick for the advanced chum station, and 4 fish per tick for the chum spreader. Note that you can't process the jumbo squid with the lowest tier station, so I recommend doing this with either the advanced chum station or the chum spreader. A strange interaction here is that when you cut the squid on a chum station, if you're cutting multiple squid in the same tick and you roll the squid beak on that tick, you'll actually get multiple squid beaks equal to how many fish you've cut on that tick. So you can see here I'm cutting 4 at a time on the chum spreader and I get 4 squid beaks at once. It's kind of unclear if this is intended or not, but it also kind of suggests that you're only rolling for the beak once every batch of fish instead of once per fish. If this is the case, which we're not sure if it is yet, it means that effectively it's going to take 4 times as many squid to get the squid beak, but when you do, you'll get 4 squid beaks. So you'll have to decide if this is worth it or not. For instance, if you want to keep 1 blowpipe for yourself and 1 for your stash unit, then that's a good case to have multiple squid beaks. You can death coffer it, you can trade it between group members if you're a group Ironman, so just kind of pick what's best for you. If you want to get the beak in the fewest amount of squid possible, I would recommend just cutting them one by one on the Laguna instead. This method is pretty bad for experience. At level 99 fishing, I'm only getting around 25k experience per hour or so, only fishing the squid and not cutting it. And you get a very trivial amount of cooking XP from processing the fish itself, so there's really no reason to do this besides for going forward the squid beak. Hope this video helped. Feel free to leave a like and a comment, and see you in the next one.